I'm Coco, president of the Caramel Curves. I'm Coco, president of the Caramel Curves. My real name is Nicosia Smith. Not too many people know me as that. I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I graduated from Abramson Senior High School, and then I graduated from Sidney Collier as a certified nail technician. I have been doing nails since the day I graduated from high school. And I have been riding bikes since I was sweet 16. So I'm kind of like a best of both worlds kind of girl, work, and then bike a girl later at night. Well, when I was 16, I first discovered my love for a motorbike when the guy who I was dating at the time convinced me, really convinced me to ride his bike. I didn't want to do it. I was really scared. But eventually I built up the guts and I did it. I'm gonna say when I first started riding, I always wore tennis shoes at first. Till one day I was tired of going out and buying tennis shoes and looking for tennis shoes all the time because I wear heels mainly. I'm not a tennis shoe kind of girl. So I said, I'm gonna try to ride on my heels, see what happens, see how it work out. And when I tell you, it was so the same as tennis shoes. It didn't matter. I was mad at myself for all them pairs of tennis shoes that I ain't like, that I went bought, that I really didn't want. So once I started wearing the heels, a lot of other ladies would see me and they'd be like, "You wearing heels? That's safe? That's okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's riding a motorbike is all in the hands. So I mean, it's not much footwork to do. The little footwork that you need to do, the heel won't make a big difference." But at the same time, it just looks so ladylike and sexy. Because when you think of female on a motorbike, you think of hard, you think of rough, rugged. And the heels get to show a different perspective that even though I'm on a motorbike, I can still be super sexy. The Caramel Curves is an all-female motorcycle club that I, as one of the founders, started originally in 2004, right before Katrina. Due to Katrina, the original members that founded the club dispersed everywhere, and after Katrina, once the city became a little bit back together, a few of us came back and we picked up where we left off. And it started out with like 5 members, and then eventually we grew to where we're 20 deep now. The original 6 of the Caramel Curves, we all were just a bunch of females riding bikes with a bunch of men. And eventually we got to the point where we wanted to form our own club. So once we decided to do that, the rest of the women just came from out of the woodworks. And what was really great about the original 6 is we're actually from all walks of life, I must say. We have pharmacists, we have, how should I say it, female dancer, nail tech me, tax servicers. We have all walks of life, and all black females from everywhere, from the poor projects to the suburbs. So
they have too few boats. There are only 2 boats working this area. I'm told that the New Orleans police put out a call to all its officers saying, if you have a boat, bring it here, help us. But the officers who have boats cannot get to them in many cases because the roads are flooded to their homes.
No water, no ice, no sea rations, nothing for the last 4 days. Dead people around the walls of the convention center, laying in the middle of the street. Babies, 2 babies dehydrated and died. I just tell you, I couldn't take it.
I don't know, man. Let them walk out of here. Let them walk the hell out of here. Let them get on that interstate and walk out, walk someplace, walk to the Walmart on the other side of the river, walk to some other town, walk someplace where you can help them.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know, it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. Anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help.
Well, when Hurricane Katrina came, I went to Houston, Texas, thinking I was going for the weekend, and eventually the reality set in once I got back that I wasn't going to be going home very soon. At the time, I was residing in Slidell, and my beauty salon was on Downman Road in New Orleans. Well, I wasn't sure how anything was at that moment, if I had a home to go to, a shop to go to, and I decided to come home and see what was going on. Now that I look back at it, I realized while I was checking out my house in Slidell, people was actually still stranded on rooftops. So I must say that it was definitely a blessing for my family that I decided to leave, because I really wasn't going to go anywhere because I was tired of keep leaving and nothing ever happened. So I have to thank my grandmother for not asking me but telling me to get my dog and get in my car and leave. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have left. The main inspiration for the Curves coming back together was the fact that the city was back together and everyone was home, and riding motorcycles is our joy. I mean, it's sad to say that you could not have a home, not have a job, but if you got your motorbike, you want to go ride. And that just make you forget about all the terrible things that you can't control or fix that's going on around you. So the motorbike was definitely a stress reliever and a way to just forget about the drama that you had going on in your life due to Hurricane Katrina. The Caramel Curves get together, I would say mainly Sundays is our day. I call it Sunday Fun Day. That's what I call it. Because that's the day that we get together, we ride, we have fun. Everybody's pretty much off from work, so it's a chance that everybody can get together. Now, as far as any other day, a lot of the ladies ride their bikes just about every day, I must say. But as far as us getting together as a clique, Sunday is our main day, and then the next best day to ride will be Wednesday, which is Motorbike Day in New Orleans. It's considered, we call it bike night. So Wednesday is the best day for the Caramel Curves to get together. And then Sunday, of course, Sunday Fun Day is our next best day when we try to get together and ride and show off our stunts and our outfits and everything that we have going on. People look forward to us coming out and want to see when we come out, like what they gonna have on, what they gonna do, what color smoke their tires gonna be. They're excited about that, and we'd be excited to give it to them because they show us so much love. One of our main things that we really wanted to do was to cater to children. So when we first started, our initial community events that we gave were things where we sponsored some kids at the parks playing football. We bought their knee pads and cleats and stuff like that. We also do a school supply giveaway. We also did, we sponsored a kid going to college with like $500 of cash in their pocket to go spend on whatever they needed. And we also give away 2 bikes at the Bike Blessing every year for kids. So we try to really give to the kids, and I love the fact of showing young girls that we're women on motorbikes, to show them that, you know, most kids look at a motorcycle and they think for a man. They wouldn't automatically think that that's something that a woman would do. So it makes me feel really proud to pull up to our community events, and the kids are like in awe when they see us pull up on the bikes. And I just look at the kids and say, that go a future caramel curve right there. The caramel curves represents a sisterhood. Once you become a caramel curve, you have a whole new family that you never would have thought you have. You meet people that you never would have met. I would say the caramel curves represents unity for women, a chance for women to get together and do what they like to do on their own time as a group. As these, you know, you might be a woman that doesn't have a lot of friends, or you know, don't hang with a lot of females, or even don't get out much. So the caramel curves will give you a whole newfound family and of love and sisters that you could call on and hang with and be with and grow with and just experience life with sisters, real sisters that's not your blood. I have left an impact on a lot of people, and it makes me very proud. I look at it like, you know what, when I'm gone from this world, what will they say about me? And to know that I've left a great impact as far as people knowing me from the bike, that's like the first thing anyone would say about me. If you ask someone, you know, they'd be like, yeah, that's Coco, the motorbike girl. So I love that I'm known for that, and that I've left something positive and motivated other women to want to get bikes and ride bikes.